See you now, Mr. President. You have a debate coming up about a week from now. You're going to be taking on cackling Kamala. What are you? Are you excited for that debate?
Well, I'm showing up to the debate with some silverware. They say you're not allowed to have props, but I'm going to be bringing my salad fork because, you know, she loves to serve those big, beautiful word salads, and I think she learned how to do that when she worked at McDonald's. She says she worked at McDonald's, but I called my great friend, you know, I call him Ron. His name is Ronald McDonald. I go a long way back with him. He's a tremendous guy. I said, has this person ever worked for you? He said, absolutely not. She wanted to. He said she wanted to, but she was too incompetent. We said, we can't have this. She's not allowed to flip the burgers. She wasn't even allowed to clean the toilet bowl. So we're showing up with our salad fork. We're ready to eat. We're going to be ready to eat, and it's going to be tremendous. We're going to have a great debate, and we're supposed to be debating a few other times, but I think she's going to back out. But we're very excited for this debate because she's a loser and, quite frankly, a stupid person. When you look at it, she's a very stupid person.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see you'll see the president on the screen, and then Shawn will be in person. You're actually coming. You're going to be here for the debate and a debate watch party, the Michigan Conservative Coalition. They've done these before in the past. They're great, always a fun event. But a chance to see Shawn in person, and I know a lot of folks familiar with you love to watch the impersonations, but they also watch you stream and do all the great content that you're doing on a daily basis anyway as well. This is going to be a great time. It's going to be a blast for folks.
I can't wait. You know, we do these events, and I've done these events, not debate, actually, it's the first debate watch party I've ever done, but events like this across the country. I mean, I've been to so many different states, Missouri, Washington State. I'm here in Tennessee. I've done stuff in New Jersey, in New York, in Pennsylvania. It's been everywhere we go, and we have these types of events. We have a room full of people. I've been to Michigan a handful of times as well. A couple of counties up there. So it's been a lot of fun every time we're hanging out with the people. That's what it's all about, right? I love this country. And I love everything about this country. I love the people in this country who just want to live in a free country. And we hang out, we have some fun, we laugh, we get motivated, we get excited. When we leave the room, right? We leave the venue, we leave the event ready to win. That's the biggest thing. And I see all of this happening on social media. Everyone says they love the videos and the streams, and we're sharing everything and so many comments. My goal is always to take those comments, those views, those shares, those follows, whatever it is, all those metrics, and turn those into votes, turn those into wins, right? Some people like it from other countries. We can't do anything about that, but we want to, you guys go win over there too. Australia, for some reason, I have a very big following in Australia. I've been hearing a lot from Australia lately. Go make Australia great again. It's still MAGA, right? So go out there go out there and win. I want to win. I want to see people, happy and having fun. Phyllis Schlafly always said, be a happy warrior. The Kamala campaign wants to talk about joy. It's all manufactured. The only joy they have there is people watching Tim Walz flailing around like the car dealership guy, right? Just throwing his hands up, his feet. I don't know what all that's about. I want to win. I want to be happy warriors, and I can't wait to be up in Detroit on the 10th.
Now, what's your background? Did you start with the impersonation, and get into streaming after that, or were you doing kind of both at the same time? How did that begin for you?
So I was an activist on Long Island back in New York in 2020. As a matter of fact, almost a year ago to the day, I held my first Trump car flag, caravan rally. I expected 50 cars to show up. We had 300. It wound up blossoming into the tens of thousands of vehicles that we wound up doing all throughout the election year in 2020. And we took that. We didn't want to let that go. So we took that and we turned that into a political movement. We got district attorneys elected, county executives elected, county legislators elected. We flipped Nassau and Suffolk County back on Long Island. They are both now Republican-led counties. At one point, up until the George Santos fiasco, all 4 congressmen from Long Island were Republicans. This is one of the reasons why we have a Republican majority in the House. So we turned it into something, that was more than just a hobby or more than just fun. And in that process, I'd always done an impersonation. I just never did it, mainstream on the internet. A friend of mine came up to me and he said, you gotta do this on TikTok. They're going to love you. And I said, well, we don't want to do China. We get along well with China. I love President Xi. We look at him. I call him Winnie the Pooh because you're not allowed to say that in China, but he looks just like Winnie the Pooh. You see that? But we don't want to do China. He says, you have to go on China on TikTok. So I did it, and I put up a few videos, and it started gaining traction. And the first real big one, when the left started to cancel Dr. Seuss, right? Apparently Dr. Seuss was racist. I don't know.
Yes.
And I said, we do not like green eggs and ham. This was the original version. They changed it. We do not like green eggs and ham. We do not like them. Lindsey Graham, I will not eat them with the senator from South Carolina or with the virus that came from China. I will not eat them with Mitch McConnell or with that horrible person, Rosie O'Donnell. We do not like green eggs and ham. And so we did that, and it took off.
I remember.
I put up a GPS one. You know, if Donald Trump was the voice coming out of your Jeep, make the greatest left. But if you go too far left, you'll reach Bernie Sanders. You don't want to do that. Don't go that far. You know, so we just did it, and it just took off into this huge thing. And one of the things that I always like to stress is I want to be respectful of the president, right? I'm a supporter of Donald Trump, so I don't want anything that I'm doing.
You had a chance to meet him and to talk
I did. Yeah, and actually that was last year in New Jersey, and he had seen my content and heard it before. I'm not sure if he put two and two together when I did it to him right up on the stage there at the podium. But I said, Mr. President, we're going to help you win in a landslide worse than Chris Christie after a night at Taco Bell. You know what I'm talking about. And he laughed, shook my hand. It's great. And my thing is to never disrespect. After the assassination attempt, I was really quiet. I think we needed to focus on what the heck that was all about. But we're back and we're having fun. We got to have fun. We got to boost the morale, get the energy up, and go out and win.
I think that's the you can either laugh or cry. And the news nowadays, I mean, it's so nuts. Like those are always our options. And I don't know. I'd rather laugh anyway. And I think so much of the insanity and the chaos is laughable. But I love that you're adding to that. Again, if folks want to be there, it's on the 10th, 9/10, and doors open at 7. We have all the information. We're going to make sure you put up online and get it for you, so you can come to the watch party, debate watch party, and Shawn's going to be there as well. Shawn, again, like I said, you stream online. You got multiple ways people can connect with you, platforms, etc. What's the best way? How do you want people to reach out to you?
Hey, look, if you want to have fun with me online, there's two ways to do it. Best way is to follow me on X. It's at SHAWN_FARASH, Shawn_Farash. Or you could sign up. It's totally free on my website, which is Farash, my last name, FARASH, media.com, farashmedia.com. Sign up for the email list. We're going to get those emails going again. It's been insanely busy, so we've been kind of slacking on the emails. But if you want to sign up, it's over there, farashmedia.com. And I do personalized custom voice messages, for you or a loved one, video ones as well, business ads, anything you could think of on the website as well. You can order those. You could share the fun with other people. You want a happy birthday? We say happy birthday. You're so old, but you look so young. You're a tremendous person. We do these all the time. It's so much fun. And it allows me to learn a little bit more about the audience, the followers. So follow me on X, join up on the website, and we stream on Rumble, rumble.com/LFATV. The show is called Ungoverned, and it runs live every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Looking forward to you stopping into the state, and let's stay in touch.
Absolutely. Can't wait to be there. See you guys soon.
That's Shawn Farash. And, of course, the details are that, they're driving to the other side of the state, but the debate watch party, Troy area, if you'd like to go, the Michigan Conservative Coalition holding that. And the details at MichiganConservativeCoalition.com. I'll put them up on the stack today as well.